Hey everybody, hi affiliates, hi BuyGoods family, BuyGoods everybody. I am Ryan Allard. Right here is Megan D'Amico. We're both part of the BuyGoods team, and we actually not only did the two of us every year go to masterminds and conferences all over the United States and all over the world, but our entire team does, our entire staff. And we want to spend a few minutes today talking about what did we learn, and what do we think 2022 is going to hold for the affiliates industry, direct response industry as a whole. Megan actually wrote an article not too long ago about the 2022 predictions in our industry. So, Megan, what do you think are the top predictions for 2022? Let's see what we got going on.
Yeah, so I think we learned a lot this year and over the last couple of years, just with COVID, people being stuck at home, consumers being stuck at home. So there's a lot that's changed in our industry over the last couple of years. I always joke that being in the direct response industry is a lot like dog years, and that if you've been in the industry 1 year, you really have been in the industry for 7 years, just because things change so quickly. And so I thought this conversation would be a really great place for us to start, and that what's changed over the last couple of years and what are we really looking forward to in 2022. So some of the top things that I've noticed in my travels, and I'd love to hear your feedback as well, is first off, artificial intelligence. AI is coming out of the woodwork in terms of like third-party software tools that you can use to grow your business. And the best part about them is the more that you use them, the smarter they get. And that was one of my biggest takeaways, not only at these different conferences, but just in my everyday life as well. It's kind of AI in general. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Is like such a hot button topic because as a marketer, we probably love them, right? They increase our sales, they make our lives easier. But as a human being, it's kind of like a whole nother kind of crazy world because you have computers taking over the world.
Yeah, right. And so, actually, one thing you actually said something about internet marketing, affiliate marketing is like dog years, right? So, I actually learned a fact the other day. I don't know if my days are exactly right, but a dog essentially, because it's 7 years for everyone, has a birthday every 51 days. Isn't that crazy?
Oh,
I
no, I'm
know.
not a pet owner, but I feel like all the pet owners out there now need to
I
celebrate their
know.
fur babies' birthdays every 51
I
days.
know. Every 51 days, your dog is 1 year older. Anyway, I am a dog owner. I have 3 rescues. But yeah, so I actually been playing around with Jarvis, which is one of the ones that actually Megan brought back from one of the masterminds she went to in Mexico. And it's weird. Like, it's so weird. The first time I used it, I was like, what's going on? Right. And I've been using it more and more, just playing around with it. I've even written a few blog articles, and it's definitely not perfect. You have to know what you're talking about because you have to know what the output is, and you also have to be smart enough on your topic to edit it because it's definitely not perfect, and the grammar's not always there. The spelling's usually there, but the grammar's not always there. But it is. I have seen it get smarter, which is really cool. And I think the big eye-popping thing for me with AI is the price point. Like, it's not expensive. It starts like, I think Jarvis is like $50 a month or something, even less on another tier. But like, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
it's so crazy. And I love using Jarvis for, I've seen previews of it. I myself have never used it yet, but I'm excited to check it out. But the more you use it, the smarter it gets. And it's so cheap that it almost is a no-brainer to replace the cost of hiring a full-time employee on the content side. Especially if you're like a budding entrepreneur that just doesn't have the time, money, resources to invest in a full-time content manager. One of the other AI tools I wanted to touch on is AnyWord. So if you're a media buyer, you can plug in ads, add copy into this AI tool. And the more copy you put in there and like where you want to put the ad, the smarter it gets. So it has intelligence into this ad is more likely to perform better than this other ad on this specific platform. And I thought that was totally wild. So like there's different AI tools out there for different parts of your business, content creation, media buying, all sorts of different areas. So it goes beyond just like content creation, which is a pretty cool thing, especially like I said, for those newer entrepreneurs.
yeah. And one of the cool, actually, I haven't told you this, Megan, is what I've been playing around with the AI tool for like blog posts and whatnot for BuyGoods. And I started getting a little creative with it because I started learning how it works and started learn our industry and the keywords I placed with it. So I just put a title in, said, how Michael Jordan and affiliate marketing are the same. I have no idea. And it literally spit out this article, and granted, I had to edit it a decent amount, but it was so cool on how it came up with these angles on
Yeah.
how Michael Jordan and affiliate marketing are the same. So much so that, so that's a blog post coming out, or it might already be out depending when you see this. Another one I was looking at, which I haven't written at, I'm about to start writing it again using AI and Jarvis, is the metaverse, like with Meta and Facebook and them doing the whole metaverse and like coining. And I don't know if they coined it, but really bringing it to mainstream. I'm just going to be writing an article on how metaverse impacts affiliate marketing, which I don't know. So I'm really excited. So hopefully we'll come back and post that article in the description on the YouTube video once it's up, just so everybody can read it. So hopefully we'll see.
Yeah.
But what
Cool.
other trends are you seeing for
So
2022?
what we're doing right now, video content. I know you're shocked. So I think with the ever-changing regulations, with what we're able to promote on Facebook, what we're able to promote on Google and those various display native platforms, everyone's kind of flocking to TikTok, to YouTube, and really seeing a lot of ROI from those different types of platforms. So perfect example is us recording this as like our short conversation, just like snackable content that people can learn more about what's going on in the industry, get to know BuyGoods and what the offers and services we provide, get to know, the speakers on this YouTube channel. So video content. I mean, this is really the year of YouTube. In Q3 alone this year, and this is 2021, I believe ad revenues topped something like $7 billion, which was a 43% increase from the same quarter from 2020.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And with just look at our mobile devices, like how much we're just going into video. I mean, TikTok obviously blew up, especially during the pandemic. But what is it? It's 7-second videos, right? 12-second videos, but it's all 100% video based. Like now, one of the newest, hottest social media streams is 100% video based. Like that's just crazy. And it goes to show you, like, yes, we're recording this because it's one of the trends of 2022.
Yeah. And it goes beyond just like sharing ideas and having brainstorming sessions and stuff like that. I think it's actually an avenue we'll see more in the VSL space, especially with shorter VSLs. I know our industry tends to have those longer 45, 55-minute video sales letters. However, if you have an opportunity to communicate to your customers via video and almost tell a story, so it's a choose your own adventure type of funnel for the consumer, I mean, that keeps them engaged, which means conversion rates increase, which means your overall revenue boosts as well. So I'm interested to see how video affects our industry in terms of video sales letters, and if people kind of move towards that video-based, choose your own adventure, keeping customers engaged type of tactic.
Yeah, and that makes sense, being choose your own adventure, because that's almost gamifying things. And it is interesting. I wonder if social media is shortening our attention span. I think actually there's probably studies out there that it is, but when it relates to our industry and those 40-minute VSLs, are they becoming less effective? Is a shorter one being more effective? But that poses another question. If we go from 40 minutes of time, selling a product or service, down to say a 15-minute or even 10 or 5-minute, now we have to be a lot smarter. Do we use AI to write those sales letters? Do we, and we use that video? And also, I think video really humanizes the internet, right? So during the pandemic, we've seen everyone on, lockdown outside of offices, and really it hasn't changed. Like people are still working from home. So when you work from home, we don't get that human interaction. So I know ever since all this happened, I've been on video calls more. I used to actually, during the lockdown pandemic, I used to call Megan on video. I totally didn't need to, but I just need that human interaction. Yeah. And I think we had lots of calls during that time. Video.
Yeah, I think we did too. Yeah. Too funny. So that, in addition to AI software tools and just artificial intelligence in general, the technology getting better and more people using it, therefore it's getting smarter, are two of the biggest takeaways I've had. And now the third takeaway that I notice is done-for-you services businesses are popping up. So according to data from the US Census Bureau, and this is linked out in my blog article, and we'll link it out in this YouTube video as well, 4.3 million Americans filed paperwork to start a business last year, which is a 24% increase from 2019. And I think there's a couple of reasons behind that. So one is a lot of new side hustles are being started with people working from home, wanting to make extra income. And then I also believe that with the Great Resignation, people are realizing they just want to be their own bosses and maximize their income that way. And so I think this is such like a great thing happening in the US and probably worldwide to some extent, because it's really kind of taking our industry to the next level, and really looking at entrepreneurs in a different way. And so what is popping up for these smaller to medium-sized businesses are other businesses that can take care of major aspects of your own small business. So if you need a project manager, if you need an operations manager, if you need a salesperson, you can go to these done-for-you services, and for a fraction of the price of hiring an employee, get a suite of services, whether that's project manager, operations manager, stuff like that. And these people will really cater to your business. And why these done-for-you services are doing so well is because these small businesses don't have the money, time, resources to hire somebody. But also it's doing things that maybe the business owner doesn't want to do. Like we talk about all the times, like how do we create a business where we're basically taking out the trash for people? And so that's what those services are doing. So that's the third major thing that I wanted to touch on as well.
Yeah, and I think that's important in the affiliate space, because a lot of times, say you're an offer owner, you're a vendor, you start out because you have this great recipe book or this supplement or whatever it is, but you have this one product that blows up. Well, once it starts blowing up, you realize, wait, now I need a marketing department. I need a customer service department. I need accounting. I need HR. I need all these things. But the cool thing is all these done-for-you services still allows you to be a 1 to 3 or 4 man shop, but still be a 20, 30, $50 million a year company, which is really cool.
Exactly. And that's where BuyGoods comes into play, right?
That's right. Absolutely.
For a percentage fee, we handle your customer service, your cart abandonment, your VAT, your taxes, what else? Affiliate management to an extent. I mean, some really great services that a lot of people know is necessary to grow a business, but don't have the time or energy to necessarily focus on that.
Yeah. Another good thing about BuyGoods, again, is they only have white hat offers. So if you're going to promote something off the BuyGoods marketplace, which again, we'll have all these links at the bottom, is a place where you can promote something that's, I always like to say, passes the mom test, right? Would I want my mom to use this product, or would I market this product or tell my mom about it? If the answer is yes, it's going to be on our marketplace. So I think that's it. Anything else?
I think that's it too. I mean, there's a lot of things, again, always changing. I'm so looking forward to 2022, a new year for all of us, and kind of the evolution of our industry in the next, year or so is going to be fascinating to ride along to and to watch and to be a part of. So looking forward to having this conversation this time next year.
Awesome. And please, if you like this, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can continue to bring you more videos. And you're not always going to see these faces here. You're going to see our entire staff. We have such an amazing team, and can't wait till see you guys next time. Bye.